Hi friends, this is Laura with Potpourri of Life. I hope that you're doing great. Today in New Hampshire is absolutely gorgeous. It's about 4:30 right now and we see clouds like rain clouds in the distance, some here and there, but they keep flowing back, so I'm kind of hoping that the rain holds off until next week because we have a lot of things to go on this week. And so the reason I wanted to come on today is that I'm sitting back and realizing what a blessing today has been. Today we both got up, we had things to do, and we had appointments all lined up. And the nice thing about our appointments were we both had them on the same day, so it wasn't like it was interrupting our time together. So he got to go get a dental cleaning. I got to go get a massage. It's really it's a gift I give myself, and it's a gift my husband wants me to take every 2 to 3 months. So I was really glad that I had this already scheduled and ready to go because my back was in horrible, horrible pain. And it has been because the last time I got a massage, the next day or the next few days, I was out lifting big things with my husband by myself, lifting up 5-gallon buckets of dirt or water or whatever, and it was just getting to be too much. And this past week, the pain was a little bit more intense than I would like to like to experience, but that's life. So today I went in and I got my massage, and it was a gift. Now I've been with my massage therapist for probably 12 years or more. And I met her when I was networking our businesses and so forth. And that's how we met. She met me for my sewing, I met her for massage, and I met a number of other people. But of all the people I networked with, she is the one person I have stayed in contact the most because I use her services the most. And there's other people I've stayed in contact with as well. But it's just kind of a blessing to have somebody that you can reach out to get something that you need. So as I'm sitting home, I got home and I fell asleep through part of it. I get a 2-hour massage and she works on the pain issues. And I had a tight neck when I went in. It wasn't that bad, but I'm like, my neck feels great now. And I also but my back was in spasms. I'd lay down and my back would just spasm out, even on the table and everything. So she worked on my back, but she worked on all the other areas that were tight. So it was a real joy, and I have some scar tissue from surgeries and stuff that she works on as well, and it does help. It doesn't resolve it, and we haven't gotten to the point where it resolves it, and I think I'd have to go more frequently to have her work on it. But you don't want to do massage every day, even though you might like it. For the work that she does, you kind of have to spread it out like every week or every other week or something. But right now, what works for our budget and works for me right now is let me see, I'm going back the early part of August. And so, yeah, 6 to 8 weeks is when I go. And I was going to go every 2 to 3 months, but right now the body needs it. So I got home, I fell asleep, and I woke up at the end. And so I was kind of groggy. I don't know if you've ever gone to a massage and she just says, just take it easy when you get up. Because you can be very dizzy. As I was walking out to the car, I'm kind of like, I told her, I said, did you give me wine while I was asleep? Because I was really kind of dizzy. But I got home and I had a message from my husband. He updated me on the chickens. Yes, we update each other on the chickens when we're not home. And I got home and the chickens are fine. They're still acclimating to one another, the young ones with the older ones and vice versa. And they're not always happy with the idea that they have to share, but we're getting there. So in saying that, I was sitting back and I sat down because one of my herbal orders came in today, and I'm all excited about going through it, but I was fatigued. And so I sat back, and that's what happens after a massage sometimes for me, to get the benefit out of a massage is to just relax after if I can. And today I was able to. My husband went off to work, so I was able to sit back and I crashed. I don't know how long I slept, probably another half hour. But it was wonderful. Now, why am I sharing this? I'm not sharing it to brag. I'm sharing it to say that sometimes we need to treat ourselves to something that brings us joy, helps relieve pain in our lives, to give us relaxation. And this is a service that is out there that I can purchase and find resolve. Now, could I get this from a medical facility? Possibly, but my insurance won't pay for it. So even before we got the insurance this year, I talked to my husband. I said, I kind of don't want to get insurance, but we do because, if there's an emergency, you really kind of need insurance. So we decided that I was still going to do this. Actually, my husband decided that you are still going to get the massages because what he has seen is a huge difference in my body pain. So it's almost like taking the turmeric with pepperine. It just helps with the pain issues. So I'm just taking it easy so my body can recuperate from all that relaxation. And I encourage you, if you've never had a massage, if you are okay with people putting their hands on you, and because I have a friend who does not like anybody to touch her, and she went for a massage, and I asked her, I said, how did you like it? She goes, I hated it. She goes, I don't like people to touch me. I said, oh my gosh, I'm a hugger by nature. So I like people to touch me in that regard, in a respectful manner. I like hugs. In the world when 2019, 2020 arrived, it was like that was all lost. And it's starting to come back. People are starting to show they care through a hug, through other means, and then I go and I show my self-care by getting a massage with hands-on approach. And she does some other things. We use hot rocks, we use different modalities while she's in there because it's a 2-hour massage, and she works on every aspect of my body, and that helps me not have to go back so frequently. But I'm sitting here, and I wasn't really going to do a video tonight, but I decided that I'm going to because I wanted to share that sometimes doing nice things for ourselves is actually something that God desires for us. He wants us to have joy in our life. He wants us to be pain-free. He wants us to be at peace with the world. And we can't always be, because life is going to throw obstacles, and everywhere we go, there are things that are going to happen in life. So it's a matter of how we take these punches in life and how we deal with them. And some of you know with Dave and I working on the estate, there have been stressful moments. I haven't shared a lot of it because I don't think it's appropriate to, but it's been very stressful for us. And there have been days where I'm just like, I'm so tired. I can't do this anymore. So with my husband and I working together to say, what can we do, to keep things moving along with my health journey, he really supports my doing this. Now, I support him going for one, but he won't do it. He goes when he's in really bad pain, and I make him go. But he's doing well with the ointments and stuff, and I do well with the ointments too. But I'm rambling there. What I want to share is that when God gives you an opportunity to take care of yourself, listen to that key. Listen to him sharing that with you, because sometimes he's going to give you a lifeboat. And if you don't see it as a lifeboat, as a remedy for what you're dealing with, you're going to miss out on something that he wants for you. And I don't really like the fact that I am doing this because it's just, resources and stuff like that. But sometimes it's like buying a good piece of cookware. You want it to serve a purpose. The massages serve a purpose, and it's healing, not only physically, but also emotionally. More so because I have somebody I trust, I've been going to for a long time, and I can relax to the point where I actually fall asleep. So in scriptures, God says, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. And that's in Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. There's a lot of tribulation out there, and it can stress us. It can cause us to tighten up, our muscles tighten up. And do you know, when that happens, we can have additional pain that we otherwise would not have. Philippians chapter 4, verse 4, Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Can you rejoice in God through the trials in your life? A lot of people have a hard time with it. There have been times that I've had a hard time, and sometimes I reach out and say, really, God, why now? And sometimes you cry, and sometimes you just get frustrated. But sometimes those trials are meant to show us how strong we are. And if we have faith in God Almighty, He's going to bless us. What are some other things that came up? James, I love the book of James. Chapter 1, verse 2. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. It's hard, isn't it? But when these trials come, I would like to encourage you to find something that works for you. Some people like to go target shooting because it just allows them to release some energy. They go to shooting range and they practice, and that gives them relief. Some people like to go fishing. Go for it, guys and gals. Go fishing. If you enjoy hunting, if you enjoy sewing, I love to sew. If you enjoy working, like I enjoy working with herbs, and that's why I'm really excited because my order came in. These are herbs that I don't grow. And I'm all excited, but I couldn't sit back and go through them yet until I kind of meditated upon how I felt after, took a nap after I got home from the massage. Sometimes what we do is we run headfirst into our day after we've had time to enjoy life a little bit. But sometimes after that little bit of enjoyment, that little bit of relaxation, take a deep breath, take a nap, go for a walk, and then slowly, gradually get yourself back into the mode of what you need to do. God has your back, and I say that a lot, and I'll tell you why. I've gone through a lot of trials in life, and I know that there's going to be many more in my way because that's life. Our final trial will be on our way to no, it's not on our way to heaven, but our final trial will be the last one we endure before God takes us home. Now, I realize not a lot of people who watch my channel are Christians or believers, but that's okay, because even if you're not, one of the things that you need to do for you is to take care of you. But while you're taking care of yourself, whether it's getting a massage, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, whatever it is that allows you to relax, don't forget the people that are around you. Meaning, you give yourself a little bit of self-love, which is very healthy for you. Make sure you share that love with others around you as well. Folks, I hope that you are having a great day. I love that New Hampshire is beautiful. Our chickens are behind me over here. They were over here chit-chatting. And, to me, they're a gift, and I'm really grateful for them. And I'm very grateful for my husband because he allows me to do something for me. So I don't know if I'm going to be showing the herbs I got. I don't know, but I have some herbal videos that I want to share in the very near future because I'm really excited about some of the things that I'll be making. And with us finalizing some of the estate issues, I see closure happening on this chapter while I'm able to reopen the door for my herbal studies, reopen it for the herbal applications of improving my health as well as those I love. Folks, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and may God bless you.